boys.
Have my name.
Okay.
So,
All right, so we are so proud to be here today with Mrs. Lori James, and she is our legend for lunch today. And something that I've noticed we've had 3 so far, so in all 3, which was Mayor Smith and Don Killingsworth and now Lori, I find that all 3 so far have just been very humble. And I encourage you to brag on yourself a little bit. Don't be so humble. You've always been humble. But you're one of the few people that I really look up to and have like modeled a career and a business after, because I do think that you have so much to offer. And I'm even more impressed with, no offense men, but I'm more impressed with a female just coming to the table with the kind of skills that you bring. And so like just to get started, tell us some things about like what are your non-negotiables, what it has to happen every day for you to feel like you're like God there.
Well, apparently we hit a button with him, that's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Or her,
Like what are your non-negotiables for in a day?
In a day, non-negotiables are not getting my to-do list done. I'm very good about doing that, and probably just not feeling like that I performed at my best level.
So you're your best you every day.
I want to be my best me every day.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I try to be.
That's
Good.
good to strive for.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. And something that you and I have in common is we tend to surround ourselves with talent and with people who fill whatever gaps we may have.
Yes.
And so tell us about some of the people that you surround yourself with.
I think that is very important, is because I'm a big picture person in a lot of ways. And so I need that person that is the details.
Yes.
It's the details that drive me crazy.
Yes.
And so I like to have those people that are around me that enjoy doing that and let me kind of look towards the future and look at the bigger picture.
Great.
Yes.
That's what we do here. I'll say, I have this great idea. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Yes. Yes.
So, for example, this lunch today.
I know. Yes.
Well, Leanne too. Leanne prepared so much. Is there anything you want to just tell us about you that maybe other people don't know?
Oh, wow.
But not everybody knows.
I'm a different person away from the office.
I know.
And you know, and I think a lot of people don't realize that.
You're very fun.
I do enjoy life, and I have a lot of fun. And when people meet me outside the office, I think they're surprised sometimes.
Right. I guess, yeah.
I was surprised you were a hunter, actually, and which, you told me you went alligator hunting. I was like, I was like, great, that's awesome.
So I think some people are surprised by that.
Yeah.
And that always surprises me a little bit. They even say that my voice is different.
Really?
When they call the office, if it's somebody that knows me in my personal life, and they call the office and they talk to me, they're like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing." I said, "I'm sorry, I'm in business."
You're working.
And so that's a totally different.
I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's pretty great. You're very brave. You're never afraid to try things, whether it's in business or in personal life, and I think that's huge. In fact, a lot of people may not know that Lori was the key player that brought Keller Williams to our area, and we are forever thankful for that. So that was
Thank you.
That was amazing. That was
I
hard.
have a lot of people around me that helped me.
Sure.
But it was, my kind of dream, I think, or something that I felt like I needed to do. So
I'll never forget when you approached me about it, and I was scared. I thought, I'm in trouble. I have done something wrong. Why am I being summoned to Lori's office?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I think your first word was, "What I do?"
What I do. Yeah.
That's great.
Do you guys have any questions for Lori?
How many years when did Keller Williams start? I remember all that too.
12,
I remember you
13?
talking your dad. Yes.
It's
How many?
2007 is when we first started working on I worked on it for about a year, and I think we opened in 2008.
Okay. Yeah, right when the
Remember
market
when
tanked.
it was after I got
Yeah,
married.
right when the market tanked. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Good times.
It was for some.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
for many.
I just remember walking the floors at night for many nights worrying about it,
Oh, yeah.
because I'd asked a lot of people very important to me to make that jump with me, and it was
Yeah.
scary.
It was scary.
Yeah.
So what about any other Lori questions that Keller Williams questions?
What are your hobbies? What do you do in your downtime?
Spend time with friends and family. I love to travel. I do play golf. Some, not a lot. Play a little bit of pickleball.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of time for that, but when I get to do that, I like to do things that are outdoors and travel. And we have a place at the lake, and so we like to go to the lake and get on the boat.
I love the boat.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's so fun.
I don't really.
Love on my puppies.
What type dogs do you have?
I have 2 Yorkies.
Oh, it's a little baby.
One weighs about 4.5 pounds, the other one weighs about 15 pounds.
Oh
And
my
they are my baby.
That's what they
I do have a question. Lord, what is something, you said you're always looking at big picture things and big ideas. What's something next that you're planning or you're thinking about or
Ooh.
that you can talk about?
I really don't have anything on the horizon, which is kind of unusual for me.
You just got married, so.
I did, yeah,
That was kind of
I got married. That was huge.
Yeah.
But I'm always looking for that opportunity to do something different, to do something new.
Yeah.
A lot of people, some people may not know, I've had an insurance company. We ran that for a couple of years and sold it, and Keller Williams and some other business ventures. And that's something I do enjoy doing is building businesses. Yes, putting things together, and then whether I actually participate in them with the people or do it myself, I just enjoy that part of being a lawyer that kind of lends itself to helping people do that or do it myself.
Right.
Very good.
And I love to talk business with people. So even if they come in, it's not something that I'm interested in, I can learn something from however they're doing it, however they're putting it together, so that's something I enjoy to do as well.
I think it's awesome to talk to somebody who's very passionate about something that maybe you don't know a lot about, but you just feel their energies, and they get so excited talking about it, and you just like kind of get drawn in. Like, I would never try that, but I'm really thrilled to hear you talk about it.
I think that is, and to watch them or to assist them, whether it be in legal or just giving advice, to watch them take that passion and grow it into something bigger, and see it from that ground up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yes.
Well, I was just
More
well,
questions.
yeah,
Oh,
question.
yeah.
Yeah.
So did you always know you wanted to be an attorney growing up?
No.
No? Okay, what did you want to?
My twin sister knew that she wanted to be an attorney.
Okay.
But my undergraduate is in computer science and accounting. And I realized very quickly that I was not going to do well at that. So
Details.
I graduated from Jacksonville State, and my sister was starting law school that next fall, and I told my parents I want to go to law school as well.
They had 2 kids in law school at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun for them, I don't think. And then I interviewed with Wilson, Dillon, Pomeroy, and James. Well, at that time it was Wilson, Pomeroy, Turner, and Robertson, and they hired me. And I did not think I was going to be in the real estate department, but I got pulled into it because it was during '94, and it was a big, real estate was hot at that time, and I found out that it was a passion and love of mine as well.
So you've been with them your whole career?
My whole career.
I didn't realize that. That's fascinating. Okay.
Yep. I interviewed with them. In fact, they were the only firm I really interviewed with, and they hired me.
Awesome. Okay.
I was the
Yeah.
first
Your
lady
sister's
attorney
a
there.
judge, right?
She's actually retired. She's back in the DA's office, but she was a sitting judge here in Calhoun County, and she retired from the bench a couple of years ago.
Well, we're just very happy that you're here with us today. We love you as a friend, but also it's just nice to have role models and people you can look up to that you can also sit and have a meal with and laugh and have a good time and even get a little crazy on the weekend with.
Yes.
So thank
Well,
you
I
for
appreciate
being
that.
here.
I appreciate the opportunity very much.
Let's eat.
All right.
That's good.
I'm starving.